Hi, Dave Caudle here with another top tip for your career. As you can see, I'm coming to you from the garden today, and that's because today's topic is all about working from home, and particularly in the current crisis. As I'm recording this, we're in the middle of the COVID-19 outbreak, and a lot of people are working from home, some of them for the first time. So this is going to be particularly relevant for them, but a lot of the tips that I'll share will be useful to you whenever you're working from home. So I think the first thing for me is that for a lot of people it's really important to have some sort of routine. So getting up and getting dressed as if you're going to work can sometimes help you to really get in the mood and focus on work, so that you've maybe got your shirt on, your tie, your dress, whatever your sort of work garb is, to signal to yourself that this is work time. But make sure that you get changed at the end of the day as well, so you know that it's time for relaxation and to do the things that you want to do. And if you're sharing your space with other people, I think it's really important that you start to agree your routines with them as well, so that they know when you're working and when you are prepared to be disturbed and not. And you'll need to respect that for them as well, because particularly at the moment you may have other family members who are working from home. You might well have children who are now studying from home as well. So you've got to manage all of those things. And I think it's also important to remember that people around the globe are going through this right now. So there will be a lot more tolerance for the noise of the kids in the background, for example. So having those routines where, and while you can and when you can, a lot of people find that if they're working from home, actually going for a walk, they go out the front door, they walk around the block, and they come in, and that's them ready, set for work for the day. And at the end of the day, they'll walk around the block the other way. And it's just a way of marking the start and the end of the day. Make sure that your workspace is set up nicely, so that you've got somewhere where you can concentrate on your work, that you've got all of the things that you need to hand to work comfortably and productively. And make sure you take breaks as well. I think it's really important when you're working from home to make sure that you take breaks. So working in small chunks, I call it golden time, where you say, okay, I've got half an hour here or 90 minutes here when I'm going to just work on this thing. And you do just concentrate on that thing. So you make sure that you've had a drink, or you've got your coffee on your desk. You make sure that you've been to the loo, that you're not going to get distracted with that. If you don't need the phone or you don't need the internet, turn it off so you don't get distracted. And then work for that period. But when you're finished, and it's I usually set an alarm because it reminds me that it's time to stop and take a break. So taking those breaks is really, really important, especially at the moment. And having time to maybe go and have a coffee with someone else in the household and have a chat. And the other thing with working on your own is, particularly if people are important to you, you need to find time to have that interaction with people and not just work meetings. So in a normal time I'd be arranging to go out and have a coffee with someone, or to just go and do something where I can interact with people. At this time we're not allowed to go and socialise with people because of the pandemic, so actually having virtual coffees is quite a nice idea, and I've got several of them lined up. I've had several of them already, and it's just a chance to sit down for 20 minutes or half an hour with a coffee, with a friend on the screen, and to just interact with them. So make sure you use the technology socially as well to get fulfilled in those things that are important to you. And on the subject of technology, once you've finished your working day, switch off the work tech. Alright, it's very easy to let work drift into the evening, and if that's not what you've planned, then don't let it happen, so you get proper time away from work as well. Now you may have a lot more flexibility, so you may say, well look, on the days that it's sunny I'm going to work in the morning, I'm going to take the afternoon out, I'm going to do some more work in the evening. You may have that flexibility, and it's not so much work-life balance, it's almost work-life integration. So you can hear the wind blowing there, the camera's blowing around So I'm going to leave you with those thoughts. Make sure that you manage your time, manage your life, and integrate it